Hi, Larry James, SpeakWithLarry.com. Listen, I've got a series of questions I'm going to ask you. It's going to be coming at you rapid fire. So sit down or get still and just think about these questions. These are some thought-provoking questions. I really enjoy asking questions that make you think deeper than the surface. Okay, so the first question is, have you ever wondered why you look like your relatives? Have you ever really wondered why that is? Have you ever wondered why you have habits and opinions much like your mom and dad? Those are questions that you may want to ponder from time to time and see what exactly, why that is. Well, I'll tell you why that is. That's because we're genetically programmed by our parents. But we're also environmentally programmed. Now, that doesn't have to be from our parents. That can be from whoever it is that's having a hand in raising us, right? Have you ever wondered why someone with all the education and all the smarts and all the degrees, why is it that they're not doing so well in life? And then on the flip side, have you ever wondered why someone who probably never seen the inside of a university is making millions of dollars and growing their company in leaps and bounds? Have you ever wondered why that is? Well, that's because of their beliefs, which is a per diem. A per diem is a series of habits that we incorporate from our external environment, from the outside world, if you will. So let me give you this example. If you're an African American child and you're born in, we'll say, Dallas, Texas, and you have African American roots, you have a belief, a Baptist belief from your parents, that's what they believed, and let's say 6 days after you're born, they send you to China for a family to adopt you. 6 days after you're born now. That means you have a blank slate. Even though you're genetically programmed by your parents to look like them, when you get to China, by the time you're 5, 6, or 7, you know zero about your parents. You know nothing about the English language probably, but you're very versed in China, in their histories, and the ways that they do things. You know just as if you were born to someone of Chinese descent. That's because of the per diem that you've been taught from the outside environment, and that's what you carry with you through life. And unless you ever change that, you'll have that same type of belief with any decision that you make. Now, let's say that you were raised in a poor neighborhood, in a poverty mindset. It's difficult for you to actually see yourself successful because the habits and the opinions and the surroundings that you were raised up in doesn't really give you the opportunity to think outside of that. Sure, people do it all the time, but it's not the norm because even the ones that make it, they have such a difficulty fighting through that per diem because they base everything on scarcity. They base everything on lack. And regardless of how much money you get, just like lottery winners, when they win all that money, their mindset is not on growth or success. Their mindset is on survival, right? And they are not comfortable with all that money, so they try to get back to where they're comfortable. And many times that's without money. So they'll take risks that you and I probably wouldn't take because they don't really care about getting back to zero, right? We, on the other hand, may. I know I do. I do not want to get back to zero ever. So think about that, a per diem shift. But that can be changed in you. You can do it, but you have to consciously be aware of the shift that you're going to make. You have to consciously do that. You can't just let it happen. You have to work on it. So think about that. Per diem shift. SpeakerLarry.com.